name. You restore my weary soul. You are making broken whole. Every tear is turning gold. In your presence I am bold. I will not be shaken. I will not be moved. For the joy you give me carries me through. The joy of the Lord is my strength. My strength. My strength. The joy of the Lord is my strength. My strength. My strength. I will dance in your freedom. I will sing of your kingdom. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Joy rise up, Jesus is enough. Joy rise up, Jesus is enough. When the night is getting long, still I hear a victory song. You are with me all along, and in you I am strong. Every chain is breaking now. Every chain is breaking now. Every fear is falling down. Every fear is falling down. I will lift the joyful sound. I will lift the joyful sound. Jesus, you are holy crown. Let the joy overflow. Let the nations know Jesus Christ is living whole. We are free. We are free. In your love we are complete. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Forever I will sing your name. Every island, every shore, we will praise you evermore. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Lift it higher, lift it higher. Jesus reigns forevermore. Joy forever. Jesus forever. Joy forever. Oh yeah, Jesus alive forever. Raise your hands, celebrate the King. Hey, 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 hey. Come on. Oh yeah, celebrate the King. Come on, come on. Stone rolled away in the morning light. Death couldn't hold him down tonight. He rose with power, glory, and grace. Now every nation will praise his name. Chains are broken, fear is gone. The risen Savior keeps us strong. From the grave to victory, Jesus won eternally. Sing it loud across the islands. Let the whole world testify. Our Redeemer conquered darkness. Now he reigns forever high. Jesus alive, Jesus alive. He conquered death and now we glorify. He is risen, King of kings. Feel the joy the Savior brings. Jesus alive, lift him high. Every heart and every voice tonight. Hope is rising, faith survives. Jesus Christ is still alive. Hey, hey, celebrate the King. Hey, 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 let the praises ring. Hey, hey, oh.
Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. Good morning.
your presence we will stay. Nothing can contain your love sent from heaven high above. We are lifted by your grace. We are changed by your embrace. Now revival fills the air. Jesus, you are everywhere. Let me start in me. Let your glory fire. Shout your name. Jesus Christ forever reign. Fire rain down. Fire rain down. Ho, 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 ho. Fire rain down, holy fire, all around, all around. Every island, every tongue sings the victory you've won. Fire rain down, power flow, let the whole world know Jesus Christ forevermore. Fire, holy fire. Jesus alive forever. Raise your hands. Celebrate the King. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stone rolled away in the morning light. Death couldn't hold him down tonight. He rose with power, glory, and grace. Now every nation will praise his name. Chains are broken, fear is gone. Oh, the risen Savior keeps us strong. From the grave to victory, Jesus won eternally. Sing it, sing it, sing it, sing it loud across the islands. Let the whole world testify. Our Redeemer conquered darkness. Now he reigns forever high. Jesus
Yes.
alive.
Good morning.
Hi, Erica. Good morning.
Now we glorify. He is risen King of Kings. Feel the joy the Savior brings. Jesus alive, lift him high. Every heart and every voice tonight. Hope is rising, faith survives. Jesus Christ is still alive. Hey, hey, celebrate the King. Let the praises ring. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. No more sorrow, no more shame. There is power in his name. Every heartbeat, every song to our risen Lord belong. Through the fire, through the storm, Jesus keeps his children warm. He's coming back again for his people. Amen. He's coming back with holy fire. Lift your praise a little higher. From the oceans to the streets, every nation dancing free. Alive forever, alive forever. Jesus Christ our victory. Hey, Jesus alive.
Creating custom clothing with tap stitch is simple. Start by choosing a garment, then click Design Now.
Fab Radio and MYF brings to you something truly inspiring. A space where young voices matter, where ideas grow, and where the future begins. Introducing Through the Eye of a Child, a powerful child-focused radio program giving our children a voice and shaping a vision for tomorrow. Every Monday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. live on Fab Radio 90.3 FM. Tune in as we inspire, explore important conversations on child care, and enjoy uplifting music that moves the soul. Learn about what children experience, how they think, how they feel, and the world through their eyes of a child. Go deeper with us as we share an inside look at our organization, our challenges, our strengths, and the behind-the-scenes work that shapes everything we do. So don't miss it. Be inspired, stay connected, be part of the movement. This impactful program is proudly sponsored by Fab Radio 90.3 FM with support from Innovatix. The show begins now!
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to each and every one here with us this morning. Tuning into Fab Radio 90.3 FM. How are we feeling today?
Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. I am feeling blessed. And how are you feeling today, my girl?
I'm feeling good, and of course, this morning I feel jolly. And why do I feel jolly?
Maybe probably from our special guest we have today.
All right, that is true. Good morning, our special guest.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me repeat it one more time. My name is Jolly indeed, and most of the time I feel jolly, but don't ask my husband because he definitely does not agree. But I'm already getting blushes here because of the nice introduction here.
Right.
No, good. And we are happy to have you on our show this morning. We host this show every Monday from 10 o'clock in the morning. It's called Through the Eye of a Child. And we are really into interviewing and talking about the child.
Yeah.
They are not here with us, so we more bring the program through their eyes. Things that we experience, things that we see from them, and also that we want to share a light on what the organizations are doing and the schools are doing as well. So that is why this show exists. Yeah?
Amen to that,
So,
Becca.
It is a great privilege to have you on our show on this episode. This is the 8th episode. So we've been on the air for a while.
Right.
And it's picking up, it's catching up, and we're getting a lot of good feedback as well.
Good.
And as you know, this is your host, Lady E.
Hi, Frau. I know you tell me to call you Jolly, but that is rough. So,
Well, I know Lady E since the first day I stepped foot on wall here on Stacia. So, yes, Lady E is very well known to me.
yes.
All right. So, before we start the show, we will get ready and get everything together. Today's episode is called, let me see, today's episode again?
The strength of a child.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
thank you, Jolie.
Somebody did some research.
Well, I have it in front of me, to be honest.
The strength of, you see, I was checking to see if you did.
Right. First test for the day. First test for the
First
day.
test for the day. All right.
I
so-
aced it, definitely.
10.
Good. So we start off the show in some information. So first of all, we want to big up to all the listeners, Fab Radio 90.3 FM, Innovatix for bringing us to the world and getting us out there. Every week we pick up the schools. So good thing Jolly's in here today because
Oh my God, this feels like a ambush.
we always have a battle on the best school.
Ooh, well,
And
listen.
My school is Governor de Graaf.
My school is also Governor de Graaf. But I have to be honest, every school has something special.
Yes, yes,
Right.
yes,
Um,
yes,
And every school is meant for a child.
yes.
So
So
we are
shout
all
out to
different.
all the primary schools. We
Yes,
appreciate you
yes,
guys.
yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So let me go again. Governor de Graaf School, big up yourself.
Golden Rock School, Bethel
Bethel.
Methodist School,
SDA.
Seventh Day Adventist School,
Yes, NCF,
NCF, New
Yes.
Challenges, A+.
DOTK, you know,
Yes.
so May Cheese,
Happy
daycare,
Kids.
Buzzy Bees.
Buzzy Bees.
Good morning, Alexi.
So yes. So today the theme is the strength of a child, unlocking potential, talents, and
And possibilities.
possibilities.
Yeah.
And that is what we do in our show each Monday. We create something really great for these children to know by. So before we start, we will go into a quick commercial of the organization, and we'll be right back with you.
Each day is a new day. A day to learn, a day to grow, to be inspired. A chance to experience wonders. Through this experience, we are able to motivate young minds, encourage positive values, healthy habits, and education. Why us? Quality, reliability, team spirit, deliverance. We strongly believe in the betterment of the youth. We are not just part of a village, we are part of something greater. Experience our world, a world of love, understanding, compassion. Let us take you into that beautiful place. Welcome to Mega D Youth Foundation.
And we are back again
Yes.
with a cool and nice flow. So, once again, Lady E, I want to take it off with the introduction.
Yes, guys, I am so excited for this interview today because we're interviewing somebody within the community that has made a big impact. I feel like she's more behind the scenes on a lot of stuff and people don't really know. So I know for sure, and I really do appreciate what you do. Shout out for being my Dutch teacher.
Thank you.
So we're going to start off with you introducing yourself. So tell us about who Jolly is.
Well, for those who don't know me yet, my name is Jolly. I'm married to Ed. We live somewhere on the Quill. We have been here for 6 years now. 6 years already, yeah, and it's not going to end. So be happy. We are staying. And I have been an educator for 30 years, varying all ages from 4 to 20 and all in between. When we came to the island, I started at GVP as a teacher for Dutch, and indeed I had the one and only Erica in my class, which was always fun because she always talks and she never stops. And now I am the principal at the Governor de Graaf School for the last 4 years, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. Even the things that might not be as joyful, I love doing it because it's always asking something of you, asking to be flexible. Besides my job, I still love singing Mega, even though I don't do it that much anymore. But I also really love to be very busy with the Dutch and improving the Dutch on the island, and especially talking with the Ministry of Education also about the Dutch, making sure that they have the right information. because sometimes that is a hard thing, all the way from Europe to get the right information. And I love reading. But in all honesty, when I sit on my porch, I just love watching over the island that I love so much.
Well, we want to give you a big welcome, even though you're already here for 6 years.
Thank you.
What a great, great, great introduction. And can you tell us where you are initially from?
Ooh, well, from the Netherlands, but everyone already guessed that. No, I am originally from Goede Overflakkee. That is an island right under Rotterdam. It's the last island belonging to Zuid-Holland. And under that you have Zeeland, so we're not part of Zeeland. But Goede Overflakkee, yeah, is agricultural. You have fishermen, you have farmers, and that's it. So that's where I started my career as a teacher at primary school. But that's also where I learned how the island life is, because even though there's bridges, it does work the same as here on Stacia. People know you, people see you, people already have opinions about you. People already are there to help you, to assist you if it's needed. And that's what I love about a small community, that they are there for you if you need it. And that's also what I love very much about Stacia. People care about each other. And even though there is a lot of gossip, I know that, it's also about the caring part that I really love.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I feel like that was a very well done introduction, you know.
Thank you. I did not practice.
Yes.
Okay, so as we get into the show, we start off with the core message of this. Every child has strengths, every child has talents, every child has potential. Sometimes we focus so much on a child's struggle that we forgot to celebrate their gifts. Today's show is about highlighting the determination, resilience, creativity, talent, and positive qualities of our children. Yes, why this topic? So, reason this topic is children often surprises us. A child who struggles in one area may excel in another. A quiet child may be a future leader. A child who struggles academically may be gifted in music, sports, art, technology, leaderships, or problem solving. Our role as adults is not simply to teach them. Our role is to discover and develop their strength. So that is where our discussion is today.
I don't know if it is much of a discussion, because I agree with every word that you're saying. So the discussion already ended with this. But yeah, I completely agree with this. I think a lot of times as educators, not only as educators, but in general, people only look at the things that a child is not good at. And I think we should stop doing that and indeed be there for the help and the assistance that the child needs for those areas, but also to build them up with the things that they are good at, where they're talented, give them also opportunities to develop there. So indeed, what MYF is doing, I think is much of talent developing, but also at this school, we should be doing that. Focus also on the areas where they're good at. So when they're good at reading, why should they read only in the group 3 level? They can also continue with the group 4 or the group 5 level. I think that is main part of being an educator, showing the children that they are worthy and that they can develop in areas that they maybe even did not think about. So that's our role.
Okay. So when you hear the word strength, what comes to mind?
Well, for me, strength is very much about resilience, perseverance, and knowing that you are worthy. And of course, we are not only worthy because we love God, but we also have to feel worthy for ourselves, have self-esteem, and knowing that you're worth something, and also spread that message, because I think a lot of children nowadays don't feel worthy, feel that they are not capable
of doing what they can do.
Precisely.
I feel like as adults and educators are working in the field with children, one of our main jobs is to motivate.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use MYS slogan: motivate and encourage students in every field, just in general. And when they see that they have someone stand up behind them, that's where you build on their strength.
Precisely.
Yeah. So that's how I also view it.
Yeah, giving them the extra push that they need to try something. And when they succeed, that you praise them that they succeeded and that you lift them up even higher. And when they fail, you just have them try it again. Because probably next time they will succeed. It is up to us to lift them and give them the extra push that they need.
And do you think we spend enough time identifying their strength, or we spend too much time focusing on the weaknesses?
I think in general, there is too much focus on the weaknesses. And that also has to do, well, with the educational system.
Yeah.
Because the educational system, the inspectorate is expecting from us to have good results. And also from parents, lots of times there is too much focus on where they score insufficient. But I think it's up to us to also persuade parents, persuade inspection of giving them the other view and also showing them what the child is good at.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's our role, mainly.
I think children grow where they're celebrated.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so that is something really, really something that we should look at deeply. You know?
Yeah, because I know, especially in the high school field, you know, your goal is to go to college and everything like that. And when you carry home your report card to your parents and you have one bad mark and all the rest is good marks, and your parents only point out the one bad mark, you're like, bro, I just have like 6 great marks, and just the one bad mark is what you're looking at. And I feel like that's where we demotivate our children instead of encouraging them. Like, okay, that's great. Maybe this week could work on. I'm very proud that you did this and this and this.
Precisely.
So I feel like we have to shift our mindset in that area.
Yeah.
And how do we recognize talent in children?
By spending time with them. And I also want to encourage parents to spend time with their children, because that's also something that I really notice. People are so busy because they have multiple jobs, or because they also want to have a social life, but try to have a social life together with your child.
Correct.
Because only then you can recognize what your child is capable of. And as a school, I think it's important that you try to keep your school small so that the teachers also have the chance, the opportunity to recognize the talents that the children have. Because if you have a class with 25, 30 children, then you go crazy as a teacher. And I realize that and I recognize that. I have had it myself, because child A is saying something and child B is doing something extraordinary that you are missing.
Yeah.
But when you indeed have whatever 15 children in your class, then it's way different. And you have the time to indeed sit down with the children and see what they're good at and focus on those things.
Yeah.
And be more positive, because you also have more time yourself, so you're not so stressed out. I think that is the best way to go about as a school and as parents. Spend time with your kid. Do something nice in the night when they come back from MYF or from another after school. Not just focus on the homework that they still have left or on the bad marks that they have, but also focus on doing something nice with them. Not just turn on the tablets, let them watch a movie, but talk with your child, communicate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree too, because in some cases too, I think it was one of our first 2 radio sessions when we talking about the behavior of children and why they act out, and it stems from there too, because you want attention from your parents or whatever the case may be. You decide to do something negative because they only focus on the negative. Now when you focus on the positive of your child and all the good stuff they're doing, all the talent that they have, they can say, okay, my mother sees me, she feels me, she understands me. And I feel like that balances out the behavioral issues in a sense.
You have to see children, whether it's as a parent or as an educator. You have to see children, and with seeing children is not okay, he's wearing a blue shirt today, but seeing children is also looking inside the child and realizing, okay, the behavior he's showing now, why is he showing that? What is the reason? What can I help him with to improve that behavior? And I completely agree with you, Erica, that focusing on the positive behavior gives a lot of results. Yeah.
So every child is gifted, they just unwrap their gifts at a different time.
Nice. That's well put. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really how we really look at it. And I know as school, I know it's sometimes people don't see what happens in school. Like in one of our episodes too, we speak about people just see the bus bring them.
Yeah.
They see them
Yeah.
having their lunch, they see them playing in the back, but they don't know exactly what really happens inside there. So that goes to my next part on what many people don't know about schools. So what happens behind the scenes when parents never see it?
What happens behind the scenes is that you have loving people taking care of your children, and that these teachers, educators, because I'm not talking just about the teachers, but also about the people in the administration, for instance, they are not just there to teach subjects to your child, but they are also there to teach them life skills.
Yep.
To teach them, okay, how do you enter a room, and that you first say good morning, because that's already something very hard for some of them. First say good morning. When you ask a question, also say please or can I please. Thank you. Also one of the words that children sometimes find very hard. So it's not just our role to teach them the subjects, but it's our role to teach them the life skills that they need to continue. And that is a part that many, many people don't see. They think that you as a teacher, you have your, how many weeks, I forgot already, how many weeks vacation. You have so many weeks of vacation as the teacher, and parents somehow focus on, okay, it's nice, you are just there in front of the class, teaching the children the subjects, and you have lots of vacation. So your day starts at 7:30 when the buses are there, and your day finishes at 1:45 in our case, because then the kids are gone. But that's definitely not true. No.
Yeah, like we said in a few episodes before, we are basically, even schools and afternoon schools, the second home for the child. So we continue teaching your child what you already teach them at home, plus in school cases then, homework, schoolwork, education, and then we still raise your child from off of what you raise them at home. Because at home, you tell them, say good morning, good afternoon, but when they come onto the school premises, we also have to continue elaborating in that field, continue helping them with their social skills, emotional skills. And for afternoon schools, we also do the same from out of school, because then we still have to deal with the emotional state of the child, the physical state, the educational state, and so on also. So I feel like we still, I don't want to use the word underappreciated, but a lot of people don't understand then what we encounter on a day-to-day with like 15 different personalities, 15 different kind of children, catering to each and every child's need. So, so like behind the scenes, a lot going on. But from the public point of view, you really wouldn't see much.
Yeah, and children, just as you said, children are more hours at school and at after school, and that they are
at home,
basically physically at home.
Yeah.
And part that they are at home, they're also sleeping, because then it's night. But I do feel also that a lot of things are dropped at the schools and at the after schools to take care of, like healthy living, healthy lifestyle, how to cook, for instance, those kind of things, first aid skills, all those kind of things, they are dropped, well, outside the houses, because, well, education, it is education, so indeed it's good to talk about these things at school, but I also sometimes feel that parents also can take on a bit more, even though they're very busy. I can understand, but your child is your precious thing. Your child is your treasure.
Yes.
And you as a parent are the one who's supposed to put things in the treasure And sometimes I feel that parents just don't have enough time to do that.
Yeah, yeah. And so with your school,
Yeah.
I know you all deal with. Do you all deal with lesson plannings?
Yes, definitely, definitely.
Okay, okay. And,
Yeah.
and where does the teachers find the time to do all of this?
Well, they do that after school, of course. Yeah, because our teachers don't leave at 1:45. Our
So
teachers
after school is out, they
yeah.
still stay in and work.
Every Friday afternoon, they send me their lesson plannings for the new week.
Okay,
Also, in case that someone is sick, for instance, that I can take over because I have their full lesson plan. But besides that, also after school, we have loads of discussions about children and how we can help children better. Because if one of the teachers sees something in a child, then we talk about those
That
things.
was also my next question. Staff
Yeah.
meetings. So you all have
Yeah.
regular staff meetings? Or?
We have staff meetings every 2 weeks.
Okay.
But in between, we also talk a lot. We are a small school, so we also see each other a lot.
How many students you?
We currently have 44 students. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Which is small, of course. We have 4 groups. Next year we will have a slight change because we had combination groups, but next year we will have group 1 separated. And we chose for that because group 1 we are more focusing on theme-based learning and on learning through play. And group 2, 3, they have sort of the same curriculum where it concerns the math and the reading part. And we also want a child who is in group 2 and is very fast with reading to continue already with the group 3 reading, for instance.
Okay.
But I think communication as teachers is key. So when you notice something with a child, even if a child comes in the morning and I'm standing at the gate and I see the child looking grumpy, then I already hug the child and I already tell the child that I'm so happy to see him and that I see that he's looking grumpy. So how can I help you? Because I see you're looking grumpy. What happened? Can you tell me? So already early morning, between 7:30, the kids coming in, and we already notice how children are doing. And I think that's also key, that you immediately show a child that you indeed see them and also indeed see how they are feeling, because that is something that we sometimes really miss.
I think you're reading my schedule because my next
No,
my next
I have
topic.
a list here, but I'm not even looking at it.
My next schedule, my next topic was student support. So you're already on that. Yeah. So again, it's really important to see the needs of a child.
Yeah.
And that's really important. And most times you overlook those things, and we also label the child. And that is something that we really see that needs a lot of improvement on.
Yeah.
Parents' communication. How is that?
I think that is just as important as the communication between the teachers.
Okay.
Because when we notice something with a child, we will call the parents, ask the parents in for a conversation, and talk about it. And tell them what we see, what we think is going on, and what we think we, and with we I mean the parents and us as school, can do to help the child.
Yeah.
And that also is at the moment that we see that a child is not feeling quite okay for some time. When you see that a child is sad, we also contact the parents and tell it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's important. So we communicate indeed through Class Dojo, but if we see indeed that something is going on with a child, we call them. We ask them in to have a meeting.
Okay.
And then we have a great IGOer, teacher Aisha. She is really, really awesome. She spends a lot of time also observing the children, talking with the teachers, and also helping the parents to realize that sometimes things are going on and that kids need help.
Okay.
And the help, of course, can vary from mental health, for instance, but also just go to the hospital to have a check on their blood works, for instance, because sometimes it can happen that they don't have enough iron in their blood and feel low in energy. but also conversation with the parents on what time are they supposed to go to bed, for instance. Because that sometimes also is an issue. And then the child comes at school the next day and already falling asleep the moment they enter the gate. Yeah.
So I will say your school go more further than just subjects. It is
Yes,
like building,
yes.
shaping.
That was I was about to ask also. I was going to ask, because you have such a few students or a smaller community in a school, is it easier to deal with the emotional state of your children? Is it more personal? Is it more one-on-one?
The first moment I entered the school there, so that is almost 4 years ago, it felt like a community on itself already. And not even just a community, but it felt like a family. Including the children, but also including the parents. So we also call it our GDG family. And it feels like family. It feels every morning that I see those kids and they come running and they can come to hug me, for instance. It feels like family. It feels like my kids. And the same goes for my teachers. And they all feel we need to take care for these kids. It's our responsibility. But we really focus on the fact it's not just our responsibility, but also the responsibility of the parents. So we want to involve the parents as much as possible. But I indeed have the feeling that because of the low amount of students, we also have the time to put more focus on the things beside the subject teaching.
Okay, so
Yeah.
quality over quantity.
Yes, definitely. And of course, we want more children because
But
more
can
children,
you-
more money.
Can you also manage more children?
Yeah.
How much can your school hold in? If
I think my goal is, when I started working there, I had a few goals. One of the goals was a good result from inspection. Well, that was of course taken care of. But one is also 60 students. And I wonder if we will get there because we are not church related. We are a public school and parents choose for the church related school because that is something that their family also expects from them. But I am happy that we currently are growing from the bottom up. So for instance, group 1 and group 2 are bigger groups already. Also, one of the reasons why we choose to have a group 1 separate coming year, because we feel that it's good to focus on the basic. And if we would have 1 and 2 together, then we would have had a 2 big groups. So we really want to focus on not having our groups bigger than 15 persons. But if we continue to grow from the bottom up, then at a certain point we indeed need an extra teacher because that is how we do it.
Okay.
We don't want too many kids in our classes.
Yes, and how was it transitioning from a high school to a primary school
I
where,
wanted to ask you that too. Yeah.
right, where it was a lot of students from different age groups and different schools to focusing on one primary school with such few children?
And
Yeah.
to add to that, being a director.
Right,
Yeah.
from a teacher to a director. Big step up.
It was. Well, I started out at primary school. So that was the start for my education career. That's also my first diploma that I got. That was the PABO diploma. But at a certain point, I got sick and tired at primary school of all those kids asking you to tie their shoelaces and stuff. So at a certain point, I made the transfer to secondary school. When we decided to go to Stacia or wherever, I thought, okay, then it's probably good if I also transfer away from all the farmers and fishermen, because multiculti might be easier to make the connection. So then I went to Rotterdam. And I met a lot of Caribbean people there. And they said, Jolly, you need to go to the Caribbean. Those people need you. They need the cheerful approach that you have. So therefore, GVP, it still was sort of a culture shock, to be honest. But you know, Erica,
Right.
you were there. Because people people on stage are loud. And when you're coming from the Netherlands, you are not used to loud. And at the beginning, I was doing exercising with some ladies, and they were yelling at each other. And I thought, oh my gosh, they are going into a big fight here. But then teacher Rosie, who also was there, she said, Jolly, they're just talking. And I said, okay. So now I'm used to the loud. But then I transferred. Well, I was very happy that I could make the transfer to the Governor de Graaf, because I saw things happening at the GVP that I was not really happy about and that were not really fitting with me, because I always feel that you have to stay true to yourself. And I also noticed that when I would stay true to myself at GVP, I would ask too much of myself, because then I would have too much of a twist in my dealing with things that were going on. So I was happy to go to the Governor de Graaf School. And also there it was hard at first, because I felt like I was faking it or something. I think, okay, now you all chose me to be the principal here as a board, but I have no idea what I'm doing, in all honesty. And I have to make all these protocols and plans and okay, well, fake it till you make it. And it worked. It worked. I think I am a good principal, but I am a principal who is very much looking at the emotional side of things. And I think that's also my strength. And I think also towards children, it is a strength to be able to also look at the emotional side of things. Because everyone is allowed to have their emotions and their feelings, and it's up to us to teach them how to handle those emotions and feelings. But just putting it away or ignoring it, that's never going to work.
Right. I completely agree. Honestly, your class was one of the classes I feel like we felt, and this is talking for my entire class, emotionally safe in. Like in a lot of other classes you go, you do your work, whatever was assigned, and then you leave.
Yeah.
But you, like when it came to your class, we learned what we learned, but we also was able to express how we feel. Not all the time it went right? But we still felt the comfortability to be able to say, oh, yeah, Flo, we don't like this, or we like that, or, you know, and you wouldn't push us away, or you wouldn't tell us no, or whatever the case may be, you would listen and understand. And I think it was new for you, and it was also new for us. And I feel like when I heard that you was going to be principal of Governor de Graaf School, or you was principal, I was like, that totally fits.
Yeah.
Especially for a tight, small community school. You focus a lot individually on students in general, and I feel like there was a perfect switch for you.
I also had at the beginning at Governor de Graaf, and then we had some kids that did something wrong, for instance, and they were sent to the principal, and they would come into my office, and then I started talking with them, and they were really looking at me like, what are you doing? Are you supposed to yell at me or to punish me, or...
That's what they're accustomed to.
Yeah, but I really felt like, okay, but it's first important to know why it happened. So what happened and why did you do it? Explain it to me. I want to know what is your reason for this, because there must be a reason. You cannot just start hitting someone out of the blue. So there must be a reason. What is the reason? But I really notice now that the kids are used to it, and also the teachers are used to it. The teachers are also accustomed of having a conversation, trying to look more in depth with the children. And I think that's also my role, to stimulate that. And that is also where we want to go. This year we went to Finland with the whole school and the board, thanks to Erasmus Plus. And it was so great to take a look into another school and to see how they were doing it. And it really also gave us, together, a focus on where we want to go in the future, and that we want to continue more with what we are doing now. So more student-based learning, instead of just following the curriculum. Student-based learning, be there for the child. And if a child indeed is very good at science things, why doesn't the child can do more science tests, for instance? It would be awesome.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to start doing this with my colleagues. And I also never look at it like I'm the principal and they are the teachers. We are colleagues and we have to do it all together.
Very true.
But that's my character. But it was nice to hear from you, what you just said, Erica. Thank you so much. I have doubted myself so many times working at UVB. Yeah.
Yeah, I could imagine if it was a struggle for you, it was a struggle for us.
It was a struggle, definitely, definitely. Yeah.
But I would say though, you did leave an impact on a lot of your students.
Thank
and
you.
I feel like that was the most important part. I rather leave school knowing that I felt emotionally safe than leaving school knowing that I learned something, honestly, if that's the honest truth.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the kind of bond I also build with my students at Boombastic. Because at the end of the day, when they emotionally trust you, everything else from there grows. And yeah, so that's my main. That was something I really appreciate.
Trust has to be the basic.
Right.
When trust isn't there, you can never reach to higher goals. Trust and love. I think those are the two basic things. And love is, of course, number one. You have to love what you are doing.
Right. Or it's just something. It's just doing it for money. It don't help. Trust.
No, definitely not. And I think then you only are ruining things for kids and giving kids the wrong feeling. A kid has to feel, not only hear, but has to feel that you are really there for the child and that you really love the child.
Right.
And also, that is the reason why they feel safe with you, emotionally safe.
Yeah.
I think that's main principle.
What do you think makes your school unique?
Our school is unique because we focus on one child at a time. So we are not focusing at the whole, we are focusing on one child at a time. So that means that there are schools where there is a development plan or an EAP or however you call it for children that are under, that are not scoring well enough. But we have a plan for every child. So the children who are, for instance, a child who is not good at math has a special plan for math. So it can happen. I know, for instance, in Teacher Elska's group 7-8, she is teaching math at 8 different levels. Because that's where the child's needs are.
Yeah.
But we not just focus on where the child is not good at. For us, it's also important to give them chances to develop at the things that they're good at. But every child has a plan, not just the ones that are down under, but also the ones that are at top and the ones in middle. So everyone has their own plan. I think that's us. Focus on one child at a time.
Yeah. Oh, that is great. That is great. And,
Yeah.
Oh man.
And our
loving-
family, yeah? Our family.
Yep. Keeping that family together.
Yeah.
And as our quote of MWF is nothing we do is as important as the effect it has on a child.
Yeah.
That's something really, really important. That's really,
Yeah.
No,
And listen, we make mistakes, definitely.
of course we learn that. But we have to
I
learn.
think it's also important if we make a mistake, the parents also feel emotionally safe to come to us and tell us, okay, I think something went wrong here, and then we then have a fair discussion about it without yelling and just be open and honest.
No, so again, listeners, we are tuned in to 90.3 FM Fab Radio, and we are supported by
Innovatics. Shout out to
keeping us-
Farah.
Yes, keeping us on the live stream across the globe. And we are happy to have in our studio today the guest speaker.
Your Frau Jolly.
All right.
Or Jolly, as she wants to be
Thank
called.
you.
Yes, and she's been touching on some great, giving us great information. And this is really, really some cool stuff to know about. So I want to go in a little more deeper with you.
Ooh,
This is
even more
June.
deeper.
This is June. June. Graduation.
That was about to talk about. When you ask what's something unique about their school, I feel like they would have a graduation for one child.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Right. That is what blows my mind because we have, I think, one student at Boombastic or MOF that attends Governor Graph School as graduating this month, which is me and Ellie, and she is four of them.
It's four of them,
only
yeah.
four of them. And last year my dance group danced for Governor Graph's graduation. Also,
Yeah,
it
we
was
had
like
seven, I think.
right. And for me is that they still don't make the children feel like you don't deserve to be celebrated for
Oh,
your
yes.
accomplishments, right? Because some of
Listen,
the
even worse, well, not worse, but even more special, until recently, our group 6 only had one student.
right.
Now, since last week, we have 2 students in their group, but they also will get their graduation because it needs to be celebrated.
Right.
It's the ending of an era for you, eh?
Right. And I always, even when I was younger, I always find that so shocking because the school was always small. That it still hosts a graduation for just like 4 students. You still put in the money, the time,
Yes.
the effort, and everything into making sure each and every child still feels celebrated.
Yeah.
So that's a unique point also. For
Thank
guys.
you. I will put that on my list for my advertisements. No, I think
But you said it, every child counts. Every child.
one child at a time, and
Yeah,
and it's an era that you are closing off. The same like when the Harry Potter movies all of a sudden ended and it was over. It was an ending of an era for me. But your primary school period, you're there from group 1 until group 8.
The core
That is
time thing.
8 years. That is a long time where you had friendship, made friendships. a
Develop
time-
yourself, know
Yeah.
your word, learn skills, everything. So I feel like
It needs to be
be
celebrated.
celebrated.
Yes, definitely.
that's definitely a plus for that school. I really, she was a teacher, Milena was a teacher, but it's only 4 of us graduating. And then she came and she showed us how graduation pictures that you guys take at a Catholic
Yeah,
church.
nice, eh?
Oh my gosh, she did look so pretty. And and it was just 4 of them in the group picture. And I was like, it's really only 4 students.
Yeah.
That is so crazy because I know like a lot of schools, others is like 10 students, 11, 12 or so, but 4.
Yeah.
And you guys still go big last year. The graduation was so nice. It was well decorated. You would have never assumed it was just for 7 students.
Yeah, well, it is important. And I have to be honest, Teacher Elska, she does an awesome job
Shout
in
out to
this.
Teacher Elska.
Yes, definitely. She does an enormous job at this. And I am so happy with my teachers there because all the things that they do well, I don't have to look at. No, listen, I am going to this graduation, and of course I saw the whole outline of what's going to happen, but I did not do anything about the whole graduation. And the same as with the care, Teacher Aisha or Ajel, I don't need to look at the care. And she informs me, but she is the one responsible. But if you put trust in your teachers,
They give you good.
they also will grow.
Yeah.
It's the same as with kids.
Right.
What you put in, you get out.
So before we go into the graduation, I wanna let the listeners hear a song from the Motivation album in 2000 and how much years? 8 years ago. Wow.
Long time already.
From Lady Shorty called
Lady Shorty.
Believe. This is called
You go,
Believe.
Sha.
Lady Shante, motivation. You know, a dream does not become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. So you gotta believe in yourself. Yes, life is a struggle, but you can rise and succeed. But that only depends on what you believe. Yes, roads will be rocky, you'll stumble, fall, and may bleed. But you will get back up if you just believe. Sometimes it's like floating on water, rocking from left to right, side to side. But just hold on to life.
strive to survive through any stormy weather. 'Cause you're a conqueror. You're smart and clever. You strive to survive through any stormy weather. Don't give up. Alright, say, don't give up. Keep believing to the searching. Just believe in yourself. Don't give up. Alright, say, don't give up. Keep believing to the searching. Just believe in yourself. Don't give up. Don't give up. Just believe in yourself. Don't give up. Don't give up. Just believe in yourself.
Yes, yes, yes. And we are back again, and that was the sounds of Lady Shorty.
Yeah.
Believe.
I love
Taking
her too.
Her voice is so soothing. Like I don't know, especially from the song Love and Guidance. I feel like y'all ate with that song. That song there. Is
And when I hear her
amazing.
singing in the church, I always have to cry. But okay, I cry easily. That's true.
I love her voice.
Yeah, man, good. So we are back on to the graduation
Yes.
of the Governor de Graaf School. Yes, over the years, MWF have had a lot of students that were from the Governor de Graaf School attending there, and also most of them was valedictorians actually from MWF as well. You know,
Yeah.
so and I've always been drawn to that school from that was my school.
Right.
I went to school. You know, so I could remember my teachers. Teacher Olive.
You probably had me in a Floyd too.
No, I didn't have me a
Oh.
Floyd. He was in the he was after. I didn't even. No, I had Minya Floyd. Yes.
I feel like
my
everybody
gosh.
had Minya
I had
Floyd.
I think the whole station had
How
Minya
can
Floyd.
How can I forget that? Minya Floyd. I had Minya Floyd as well. And there was a lady called Teacher Hetty. You used to call her the witch. Paddington, that was a cool minute. I think he died. And then you had Meneer Bart van de Zanger. Yes, his children, they are a Dutch family, but their children lives in St. Martin now, I think. He was also a really cool teacher, 6th grade teacher.
Was your governor of school in GVP school?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was back in the days.
Back in the days, yeah.
Yeah, it's really.
He's of the whole generation that all had gone to the Governor de Graaf School.
Right. I feel like that was the main school. I think everybody I talked to from there, I was at
Yeah.
Governor Graaf School. I went to Governor Graaf
Yeah,
School.
yeah, it was. I didn't have Catholic school too, you know.
I think it was two. Those was the beginning, and then the schools eventually started to.
Yeah.
To go. Yeah. Yeah, so let's go into your graduation. What's up with graduation?
Well, our graduation, as Erica will say, whether we have 1 student or 20 students graduating, it's going to be a party. So it will be at the Lions Den, or the Mike van Putten Youth
Youth
Center,
Yeah.
as we call it correctly. It will be on the 24th of June, and it will start at 6:30. And we have some nice surprises there. We have, last year, we had a very nice dancing group. The dancing, whatever.
Shout out to the Dancing Pearls.
Yeah, the Dancing Pearls. And the Dancing Pearls will join us again.
Oh, nice.
Last year they did an awesome job.
Thank
and I
you,
know
thank
last
you.
year they used the music that I was supposed to sing. So I was very happy I didn't choose that song. What music was it again, Erica?
We danced so much. Was it?
About climbing the mountain.
Was it? It wasn't the climb though.
It was the climb.
It
It was the climb. Yeah.
Yeah, the climb from Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Amazing song. I feel like everybody's
Amazing
used that
song.
song for graduation. Oh,
Yeah.
one step at a time. Right.
But it was nice. I did We Are Family. Yeah. And I had all the other teachers and board members also joining me at the stage, because I think indeed We Are Family, we do it as a group, as a team. It's not just one person does it. But it will be a party. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm always very proud, whether it's 1 or 20 kids, I'm always very proud of the ones that are leaving us, because you see indeed children that are prepared to go to the next school, and then also prepared in the sense that they are capable of planning, they're capable of working by themselves, but also to work in groups, they're ICT wise. And I think that is our goal, actually, to have them ready for the next step. And that is, yeah, Teacher Elske also does an awesome job there in preparing them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think because you worked at GP school before, you know how to prepare your students to attend GP school?
No, I don't think actually it makes a difference, because even though I know there are a lot of teachers there that are really trying hard and working hard, I think everyone does it way different there. And the strength in education is doing the same together
Okay.
as a group. That's the strength.
Yeah.
So if you all do different things, then it's hard to see where your focus has to be.
Yeah, and they have a lot more students too now.
Yeah,
focus on.
yeah. And I think our focus always is to focus on the 21st century skills. So focus on independency, focus on working together also as a group, making group work, focus on communicating. So those skills are more important to us than that they know how to calculate.
Right.
Okay. What achievement this year made you proud for your school?
Yeah, our trip to Finland, and the fact that we all were there together, and that today actually we will have a next evaluation, but already in Finland we had an evaluation, and it's so nice to see that all of us sort of came with the same important things that we took from our trip in Finland. So now this afternoon in our meeting we will discuss how we are going to go forward with implement it in our education. But I can tell you already that the 21st century skills, or the transversal competences, that those are indeed going to be even more important at our school.
Okay.
So no longer just working according to your curriculum and working on maybe the schedule that goes hour by hour, but get a day schedule or get a week schedule. And if you feel at this moment that you want to do math, go and do math.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do everything all at the same time. Because if you're already teaching at all those different levels, then you can also do it at different times, right?
Right.
So I think, and that made me most proud that we were there, that I saw that every one of us was soaking up all the knowledge that we had there, and that we did it all together. I think that made me most proud. Yeah, doing it together.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. Any other upcoming plans you all have?
Well, I just shared everything, right?
I would like to say though, and I see like a lot of primary schools are now doing it. Just celebrating different stuff. Career Day, funny, funky hair day.
But I think Bethel does that.
Yeah, a lot of schools do it.
A lot of primary schools now do it, but like it's now becoming a thing. Like back then, we was barely able to dress up to go to school. For like different occasions, and I feel like that also getting in touch with the children's creativity. So that's also something based off of the educational
Yeah.
field. They also come school feeling, okay, this is a place where I could have fun. This is a place where I could do something different.
Yeah.
And I feel like for all the primary schools, so shout out to all the primary schools, that is something I like that is
Yeah.
now being implemented. I see you had funny here there, or funny style here there, and children just came with all kind of elaborate hairstyles, and everybody was just full of smiles. And I feel like that's also how school should feel.
Yeah, and what we do, however, do is we just have our normal day for the rest. So it's not that it's taking up educational time or something, because that's also something we feel is important. That school will continue even though you are wearing crazy hair or
Right.
crazy clothes or whatever. And what I'm also really looking forward to is the building of the new annex that we will have, a new addition to our school. A covered area will be there, and we will have an extra classroom which is a bit bigger than the normal ones. And our plan is, besides that, we really would love to have a special needs teacher. Our plan is to also put a full kitchen in there so that we can do cooking lessons with the kids, that they can make their own breakfast, and that we also will use that room, well, and for special needs and for cooking, but also for science lab, for instance, so that we can also do our science lessons there. That is what I'm really looking forward to, and hopefully the building will start in the summer vacation. We have been busy with it for, I always say the last 4 years, because that is when I stepped in. But actually, they have been busy since 2015 to get this going. But now it's looking like it's going to happen.
So congratulations.
Thank you, thank
that,
you.
So that is the new projects and upcoming events. That you-
Yes.
Looking forward to.
And of course the terrible road that we have there. Also there something is going to happen, because the road behind the mountain is also one of the projects that finally is going to happen. It still will take some time, but the plan is that in December 2027 that is done. And then we also have a nice parking, a drop-on, drop-off thing for the buses. No more muddy feet. So
more
we are
flying
working
dust.
it. Things take long. I'm also very proud actually of the playground that we have, because it's spacious for one, but we also have a very, very nice thing that they can climb on now. It's really cool.
Small progress, but good progress.
Yes, step by step. Things take long.
Yes.
Too long, in my opinion, always. But okay, then I'm really a Dutchie, yeah? Trying to push. So sometimes I have to take a breather, and then take some time and relax myself, because sometimes I'm too pushy. I cannot get rid of that, I think.
But that's determination and drive.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
If children had to create a school rule, what would it be?
GDG. Governor de Graaf School. I think we are close to where we want to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and listen, children also always come with the fact that they want to use their mobile phones and those kind of things. But we have to stay realistic. Sometimes things are not good for them. I think our focus is to make sure that things are good for them. But we are using our tablets and stuff, for instance.
Okay.
Mobile phones, no way. Primary
Right.
school, come on.
I feel it's compromise. You still get an electronic device,
Yeah.
but just want a phone.
Yeah.
And homework, you all provide homework?
Yes, we provide homework. I just recently talked with Emma about it. But the thing that we actually are very much busy with is projects. Because we do a lot of project-based learning, and those things they can also work on at home. But the basic homework that they have is actually always the words that they have to learn and study.
Or science.
Yeah.
Yeah, once every
2
time
weeks
they
or
have a
something like
test.
that.
Yeah.
But I do see a lot of them come at science projects. And they
Yeah,
really love that.
they love
Yeah,
projects. Yeah.
yeah.
But it's also a chance for them to work together,
No,
which is good. And sometimes they want to do it by themselves. Well, then it's also fine.
yeah. So, as I say here, through the eye of a child, if you ask me what I need I need someone to believe in me.
Yeah.
I need someone to notice my strength. I need someone to remind me that I can succeed. Because sometimes a child sees their future through the eyes of an adult who believes in them.
Yes.
Yes, and
Amen to that, my guy, because that's exactly what it is.
Yep. So I want to big up all the teachers. You know, the governor, the graph teachers. I don't know everyone else. Got Aisha,
Audrey, Rafaela,
Audrey, Rafaela, Simona. Yes.
And Teacher Jolly.
Teacher Jolly.
And Miss Maya.
Yes.
Our secretary and Miss Jackie, our
Alright.
financial lady.
All right. No man, great. It's a great school, and haven't been there in a while, but every time I pass there,
You're
I
welcome.
always feel, great.
Everyone is always welcome at our school to just pass by.
That is great.
Yeah.
That is great. So, the strongest children are not those who never struggle. They are the children who learn to keep going. The children who are encouraged. The children who are supported. The children who are believed in. Because we focus on child strength, we help them discover their greatness. Every child has potential. Every child has purpose. Every child has a future worth investing in. And this is something that we should really look at and also focus on a lot with what we are doing.
As an educator, you should feel those words in your heart.
Yes,
And
yes.
when it's there, then you will do it.
Yeah, man. So, for any closing words for you, Miss Jolly, do you have anything you would like to share with us?
I think I talked enough already. My throat is almost hurting. No, I love being here, and one thing that must be clear is how not just my team, but also I love the kids and love to push the kids forward to where they are supposed to be. Let them fly high. I think that is our main goal.
Yeah.
Let them give the chance. Let us give them the chance to fly.
Yeah.
Fly wherever they want to fly, and not just where someone else expects them to go. Yeah.
That is really great. That is really good.
Yeah.
Yes, well, we want to just say thank you, Teacher Jolly, for being on our 8th episode today. We really appreciate the hard work and dedication you are putting into our students and our community on a whole. And we are very proud of you, and we're very grateful that you was here today, and hope to talk to you soon about what you're doing within our community. So it was great having you on this show, and I felt like this was a very good interview. How you feel after?
I almost start crying because of all those nice words, Erica, but luckily I know you, and I know you mean them, but I can handle these compliments. I can handle them. No, I love being here, and in between I, of course, asked if things are going well, but that's what I do. I just sit and I just talk from the heart, and I think if it comes from the heart, then it's always coming from a good place.
Yes.
That's it. So I love being here. I love having the opportunity.
Okay, and anything you want to promote, getting students for your school.
Listen,
also, I think
always.
your school also have a quote, a slogan. The school has a slogan, right? I think when I pass, I see that there's a banner on the fence.
Well, we are waiting for our new banner, so just be patient.
Okay, great.
No, listen, we really would love if people would come and enlist for our Group 1 or Group 2, for instance. If there are issues ongoing on another school, if you have your reasons coming from another school, be aware that we will always contact the other school first. Because we do think that it's important to be honest towards each other.
Yeah.
And if you have a child where there are issues, things going on, please, as a parent, be honest about it, because that's the only way where we can help your child. It only hurts the child if we have children coming in and we are not aware of things and things happen and we think, okay, what's going on here? But definitely for the lower groups, people are more than welcome to come by to visit us. That's what I always tell parents: come by and just visit, have a feeling on how the place is. That's most important.
And is there a special time they can come?
They can come always, because we will just make time.
Okay.
That's how our family works. Yeah, make time for each other.
Good. Great.
Yeah.
And how can they contact the school?
They can contact the school through 318-2321.
318-2321.
Yeah.
Is there a Facebook page as well?
There's a Facebook page from the Governor de Graaf School, and there is also a website, primary school, governordegraaf.com.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, again,
Guys, go like and follow the Facebook page to stay in tune with what the school has going on.
Yeah.
I always look forward to seeing the posts and the smiling children face. All your children always smiling.
Yes.
It's like the world's
We
happiest.
force them. We force them.
It's like the world's happiest place.
natural.
So,
Yeah.
yes, you can find them on Facebook. You can find them by their website, and you can also contact 318-2321.
Yes. Correct.
318-2321. Yes.
I remember when I came back to station, I did my first video clip here. School is a perfect place, and I had the entire Governor de Graaf School walk with me in the video.
Oh,
Really
nice. Yeah,
know.
but you should shoot your next clip also there because the view. No, listen, the view of the ocean in the back. It's awesome. We have the best view.
You didn't make a music video from like the 8 bottles of water. There wasn't a promotion ad.
No, we didn't do a promotion. We only did the song. But I know that the students were singing it.
Yeah.
Practicing
Yeah.
it a lot.
Yeah.
No, but it would be nice to do even a song with your group, and then police can do a dance, create a whole dance.
We got
around
all
it.
you, or any praise, we got all you, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Even with the kids, and we could do a whole performance with them.
Because the location itself already gives a lot of peace and quiet.
Yes,
Really.
yes.
It's
No,
a
man.
tranquil surrounding there. Yeah.
So yes, Miss Jolly, it's really nice to have you with us.
Thank
and
you,
learning
Mega.
more about you and everything you're doing for the youth of Station, these children, and also bringing the Governor de Graaf School to life, and giving it that touch.
Again, we do it as a
Yes,
team, eh?
yes,
It's not just
yes.
me,
So
it's
shout
us.
out to the Governor de Graaf
So-
School
so,
team.
Yes.
So, in leaving your interview, I want to dedicate a song to your whole school and teachers. And it's called Appreciation, taken from
By
the Mega Deal
Gerson.
Foundation Motivation album. Taken by?
Gerson Herrera from the Motivational Album. Which year this was, Mega?
This is 2015, 13?
For
Really?
2030.
Even longer ago than the one we played.
Yeah, so let's go. Appreciation.
Appreciation can make a day, even change your life. Your willingness to put it into words is all that is necessary. People will never know how much you appreciate them until it's too late. So let them know how much you love and appreciate them. Gerson. This song is for those who inspire us today, who always lend a helping hand to help show us the way. This song is for those who see their students through the tough times in their lives. For that we say thank you. You have made a difference. You have shaped our minds. You have changed the world, one child at a time. You have always been there in everything you do. I hope that you're as proud of me as I am proud of you. This song is for those who heard the silent cry, who stepped right in to wipe the tears from the children's eyes. For those who gave us a safe place to grow, a place for us to call a home forever we will know. You have made a difference. You have shaped our minds. You have changed the world, one child at a time. You have always been there in everything you do. I hope that you're as proud of me as I am proud of you. As I look back into my life, into the path within my reach, hope that I can change the life of those that I teach. Those that I teach. I can make a difference, and all I do is try to see a different world through the children's eyes. And I will always be there in anything I do. I hope that you're as proud of me as I am proud of you.
Yes, 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 yes. And we are back again. And once again, Miss Jolly, this song was dedicated to your teachers. And
Yes.
a matter of fact, all the teachers on the island, where we show appreciation to you and what you do. One child at a time.
Precisely,
Yes.
precisely.
So yes,
We
yes.
see you, we feel you, we here with you, we understand, and we appreciate everything that you guys do. Because without teachers, honestly, none of us wouldn't have been where we at today. Because everybody needed a teacher.
All the hard
So-
work.
Yes.
Correct, correct.
So, shout out to all you teachers from every school, every organization, even those teachers, parents, you're teachers also. You teach us the way of life. So, just shout out to everyone who guides and protects and loves us. All.
Yeah.
Yes. It was a good show today, guys. Once again, to Charlie. Love you having you here.
I have the feeling I already was supposed to be out of here, but I'm still sitting here.
Yes,
No,
yes,
no, no,
thank you.
but we really appreciate you being
Yes,
here.
and while we're here too, I would also like to say a short message for our student, Janila.
Is Licia or Nelia?
Janila?
Yeah, I think it's Nelia. I ain't sure. Of
Yes, who got in a tragic accident yesterday. And I know some of the students are also hit by it as well. I want to say, stay strong. To all of them there, the parents especially. I know Lily's also in a big shock as well.
Right. I called. Because I woke up and I saw it on everyone's status, and I knew the first person I was going to call was going to be Lily because they are very, very close. And I asked how she is doing and how's everybody doing. But we will miss you guys today at Bombastic, and you're in our thoughts and our prayers, and we wish you soon get well. We hope to hear some positive feedback today on what's going on, and we care for you and we love you and we hope you get better soon.
Yes, important. Just a quick message to I call it the twin.
We call them twins. We just call them the twins.
So a nice message for you today. Our heart, thought, and prayer are with you. And as you travel overseas for medical care, Janila, please know that you are surrounded by love. Your parents, family, friends, your MYF family, and the entire St. Eustatius community are standing with you and praying for your strength, healing, and safe recovery. You are brave, beautiful. Say, you are brave, beautiful, and strong, young lady, and we believe brighter days are ahead. May God guide every doctor, comfort your family, and place his healing hands upon you. We can't wait to welcome you home with beautiful smile of yours. Stay strong, Danila. We are all praying for you with love, your MYF family and the community of Station.
Yes.
Amen
Oh, my
to
baby.
that.
I feel so bad. Yes, so guys, let's please be careful. Okay, please take care of one another and of yourself. And yes, so by Bombastic today, I know today is Monday.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's chicken soup.
Yes, we have chicken soup.
Yes,
Yeah.
so it's Monday, guys.
And hold
Yeah.
up, we just had a new special out for this week. We have the 10 for 10. That is a 10-inch pizza for $10.
$10 and just $1 extra for a
If you
topping.
want extra toppings,
Right.
you can get a full house, $18. You get fries, pizza.
I know, I never heard about the
and
oxtail
drink.
pizza.
We have oxtail pizza. Oh my gosh.
They had mac and cheese pizza back in. I don't know if it's still a thing.
Yes,
But-
yes.
Wonderful.
So check out
And in all
Bombastic.
honesty, I have heard so much about these pizzas and these subs and all these things, but Jolly hasn't had any of them
Your
yet.
Frau, your lapsing, your Frau.
And we even,
Sorry,
and
I
we
need
even,
to go there for lunch or something, but I always forget my lunch.
and we also got the school pizza special.
I know about
yes,
that one even.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, your Frau, you don't know what you're missing out on.
I know what I'm missing out because I hear so much about it.
Yes.
Good.
Listen, I know Mega's probably tired of me saying this, but you got to eat the chicken and waffles. That is your Frau is my go-to all the time. The waffle be so soft and the chicken be so crispy. And your Frau must try it. Chicken and waffles. Chicken and waffles.
I don't eat waffles.
That's sad for you, but I'm back about
More left for you, Erica.
Right.
So also remember we are back on the air on Wednesday
Wednesdays.
for the
Breakaway show, guys.
Yes, this is
for
the teen show.
By the teens.
By the teens. The teens are going to be on air together with your host, Lady E and Lady C.
And the Impact
And the Impact
Group. Shout out to youth participation group. Shout out to them yesterday because yesterday was the sip and paint,
Yes.
and it looked like it went very well. Congratulations, guys. We shall talk a little bit more about it on Wednesday. So you guys tune in 4 to 5 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, and we'll be back here with our next banger show.
Yes, and our topic for Wednesday is really interesting. Let's see if I could find it here quickly.
Oh, and just for you guys who would want to watch our previous lives and stuff, it is still up on Mega D Youth Foundation Facebook page. So you could always go back and rewatch or watch it again. And we are always open for feedback and words of encouragement. So yes, you could find us on Mega D Youth Foundation. Also on YouTube at
It's called the YouTube link is called Golden Rock Media.
on Golden Rock Media on YouTube.
Yes.
And we also share our link on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. So you could check us everywhere. Check us everywhere.
Yes.
Even on TikTok. Check us everywhere.
Yeah. So on Wednesdays is more the teenagers, so they are the ones who are
nice,
running the
nice,
show.
nice.
And this week, the second episode, last week episode was My Opinion
Right.
Matters.
Okay,
And
clear.
This week is called Wrong Decisions.
Listen, as a teenager, you never make wrong decisions.
And exactly.
Precisely. You make decisions and you
Learn from them. Right.
With your
right.
mistakes.
That should be a good topic though.
Yeah.
And just in case you guys missed last week Wednesday show, we had Master Aishan himself
Yes.
on the show, where he was giving us a little insight of what he is doing now. And so you should be able to look forward to the youth empowerment.
Yes.
We saw already on Facebook they posted the nominees. So shout out to all the nominees. You are well deserved. And also he has his little troop thing going on. So hopefully before Carnival again we could get Aishan back on to let us know what actually is going on. But yes, so last week was a great show, so you could also go back and rewatch it again. Yes, and we also does shout out everything that is going on in the community. Every poster, every event, everything. So you don't want to miss out on anything. So even if you want to just go back for the posters, we also got you there.
Yes, and once again, big up to all the schools, organizations, not forgetting Dyker Sports Academy and SSSF,
Yes.
who is providing a lot of things going
Yeah.
on. There's also a healthy week going on.
Yes.
This week
Started
as well.
started
Yeah,
today.
today.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Great,
tune in.
great,
I think that this ain't the same week with the whole Zumba with just Charmaine and everything was going on.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, but this is a health week for the youth.
Oh, for the
especially
youth.
for the youth. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So
So
again,
tune in, guys.
let's
You
go.
can probably go on SSF Facebook page and find out all the
Yes.
information
Yes.
you need.
There's a whole schedule there.
Yes.
Okay, we'll check it out. Great. So Wednesday we'll bring more information with the teens, for the teens,
By the teens.
All right. So once again, thank you very much, all listeners out there listening to us. Thank you for tuning in to this episode, the 8th episode, with Jolly. And
Yes.
today I'm leaving here jolly.
That's a good thing. That's a
Alright,
good
so
thing.
thank you
I
once
tend to have that effect on people.
That is perfect.
Thanks
Alright,
so much,
bye.
guys.
This show was brought to you by Mega D Youth Foundation. And just like that, we come to the end of another inspiring show. Thank you to all our amazing listeners for tuning into our program through the eye of a child. Your support means the world to us and to the voices of our future. A special shout out to our proud sponsor, Fab Radio 90.3 FM, keeping the vibes alive! And big thanks to Innovatix for supporting our live stream and helping us reach you everywhere. Stay inspired, stay connected. We'll see you next week, same station.